Hi! Today I'm going to be making graphics of myself. See, that's an example of one of the graphics, so inspired based off of Mariah Elizabeth's memes, but it's kind of different, so anyways, let's get started. Hi, we're in this voiceover format now, which is kind of like my Affinity series, except not, because I'm just in Canva. Yay, I guess? Well, I would learn that to be very frustrating because nothing would load. There's no loads of laundry. I'm spinning and cycling because my brain is like that because there's no loading. Nothing would load. Oh my gosh, but I'm gonna save my gripes for the Canva video editor for its own segment, okay? And right now I'm just putting in the fonts that I use for my thumbnails, which is the Seasons font that's bolded. Look, it's a good font, okay? Most of the fonts on Canva are whack. You don't want to see them. Unless you do use Canva and you see them, and in that case, don't use them. They look weird. Anyways, I put that in, and I have to port the colors over from where I make my thumbnails, so it's just a hassle all around. We're at like the 3-minute mark now, and I have this, like, hello, I could make like 5 of these if I made this in my video editor. And now I'm just fiddling around with the format where I'm gonna put the yap text because I am indecisive. And then I randomly decided to add another page for some reason, which I don't know why Canva even lets you do that because why would you need another page? What? And then, yeah, I messes it up, but then I restore it back, it's fine. And I ended up landing on this. Yap. Which, it's fine, it's there. Anyways, I export it, but not all of these are gonna be this long because that would be like a 20-minute video then. And now I get started with the next one. I don't really want to, but I have to. Which kind of just encapsulates this whole experience. If you're wondering why I didn't make a separate video for this one, I'm not doing that because then I have to port the image over and then I have to import the text color and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. And then I start putting in the text and wow, it's certainly there. I decided to color it cyan and red for some reason, which just doesn't really match. It's like fire and ice for literally no apparent reason. Yeah, but that one's done. It didn't take that much time and it shows. No shade, but I'm just saying. I don't really want to, but I have to. Anyways, now we get started on complaining a lot, which I do often, so this one better be good, because I'm going to use it a lot. And now we're having some curvy action with the text. Oh no, I planned that out, and that's actually just disgusting. Why did I say that? Anyways, yes, the text is curved, and I named it orange. Not named colored. Vocabulary. Yeah, this one's also pretty simple. Sorry if I sound really sick. I lower down my head a lot because I want the head to be below the complaining text, but the complaining text is just so big, like, it's so imposing. See vocabulary. Complaining a lot. Hi, I'm like a third of the way through, and I have a personal bone to pick with the Canva video editor. Oh my gosh. I have to design 6 more of these in this laggy editor. Also complaining. Oh yeah, complaining. That perfectly fits this. It's all coming together. I think I'm going to say because of how laggy this editor is. Now I get started on, oh my gosh, this is actually awful, and my hair looks really weird. My hair, it looks like a bowl cut. Ew. Because I decided to cut my hair randomly one day, and I just look kind of weird. But anyways, getting back to the designing part, which this channel is about, which I said already, but I need to clarify that again. This one's just kind of basic. It's like basic Bob or basic Belinda, I guess. I decided to be like, add a little behind the scenes because I'm not actually looking at anything. Even though you're not going to see that I'm not actually looking at anything, but... So then I said a lot of murmuring, which I do a lot. Yeah, that's really it. It's just kind of there. Some things in the series just need to be okay. And we're not all really perfect, but if you're part of a bigger collective, you can be perfect. Well, not perfect because some people are weird, but... Okay, I'm going off topic again. Oh my gosh, this is actually awful. There's not anything, I'm just looking at nothing. The next one is this actually didn't turn out like yay, which caused some issues, mainly because of me swearing. Well, me swearing isn't really the problem. It's the fact that it's just censored swearing out. Well, not even censoring, just making it mute, whatever. Because the censoring sound is almost like beep. Well, I cannot hit that high note. Beep. Whoa, beep. I can't do it. Anyways, that's not even what I originally was gonna yap about. In the editor, right, there's not really set values. I'm sure there are in like advanced settings, but I couldn't find those. So I just been stringing them manually, and that's fine because it's just one continuous video clip. But when I clip it, can you see at the bottom, to cut out the swearing, I can't actually properly resize it, so I'm just stuck with this, which the framing looks bad. Ew. Oh my gosh, I've been yapping about that for so long that I couldn't even yap about other things. Like how the spacing on the text at the beginning looked really weird. Or how I kept changing the colors because indecisive again. Actually, that's all I really want to yap about. The woes of me swearing. What? It sounds like I'm in English class. This actually didn't turn out like Yay! And now the next one is, it's there. And I really hate the face that I made. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like I just saw a ghost and then I became one. Oh my gosh. What? That's a weird analogy. No, not analogy. Ugh, why am I back in English class again? I just look kind of fake there, okay? Anyways, this one's just there. It exemplifies itself really well. It's there. I'm never gonna be done. I've done 2 categories now. I don't even remember which ones. I'm so tired. This Canva editor is pissing me off again. But I shackled myself to this, and I'm gonna finish it. I could have done this in like CapCut. I know I could have done that, but I don't have CapCut. I've heard that CapCut's actually not good, so I'm using this Canva editor, even though it's really laggy, but it's... Hi, it's me, but in the future, ew, not so disgusting, but it's me with a different shirt. I'm not going to be wearing the same shirt, because I do have multiples of that same white shirt, but, okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. Anyways, this is the Canva slander segment, okay, the CSS. I think that stands for a ship or something, I don't know. I have some things to yap about the Canva video editor. The first thing is the weirdly curved text boxes. I don't know why it's like this, but it's like, why? Why is it like that? Like, we don't need to be aesthetic all the time. I don't want to do finance. We don't need to be really aesthetic all the time. Like, it's okay to be just more practical. You might as well make it a circle at this point. The next point goes into a few separate other points is the lag. L-A-G, lag. Unresponsiveness. Oh my gosh. It took 3 seconds to respond to anything. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4. And so it starts going on for like 10 seconds, but and then it'll finally respond. It's like that's all it starts to go like a little bit crazy because like you could have gotten that done in like 10 minutes. Like, hello? The next point is the preview mode. When you click on it for a video, it just didn't start. Why? Just show me what my video is. Sorry if I sound really dead. It's because I can't really hit any high notes anymore. It's like wow. I sound like that. And it's like I don't really want to sound like that. So I'm just in this lower register right now. Next point is when it waits to start and then it cuts off. This is the most annoying point. Oh my gosh. So when you're trying to watch back through the video, since you know that's pretty important part of the editing process, you watch back, but then for like the first couple seconds, it doesn't load anything. But then the timeline still goes through for some reason. So then when the video actually starts, we're here like that's not the whole video. This is the whole video. This is what we're actually watching. So then this part actually just gets cut off and you don't get to watch it. Why? Why can I not watch off the video? We're in the beginning. Why am I starting in the middle to watch to the end? Then I can't watch the actual end because we actually started in the middle for some reason. We're not in the middle, we're at the start. And this is just a random other gripe that does not relate to lag, but the timeline is weirdly hidden for some reason. Like, it's in the pages tab, which doesn't make any sense because why would you need multiple pages? As you saw before, because when I add another page, I don't know what happened to the previous page, it's just... I don't really know how to... Oh, that's good to snap. Apparently I'm supposed to snap with 2 fingers instead of 1, because I've just been snapping like this my entire life, but... There are a couple of disclaimers, so there's one good one and one bad one. So I'll start with the good one. Disclaimer is that I was screen recording, so that may have introduced some lag that I didn't expect, so... Maybe it's just my fault for screen recording, I don't know. But, caveat, again, I love the word caveat, oh my gosh. All of this is just like a couple seconds of video, like, you should be able to handle like at least a minute of video, because if not, it's not even really a video editor now, it's like a TikTok editor then. But if you can't handle like a couple of seconds of video, and it takes like 3 seconds to respond, what are you gonna deal with for like 20 minutes? Anyways, okay, I'm gonna gripe segment done, bye. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. The third to last one is getting loopy, which I do every single time. Great, how fun, yay. I don't even know if loopy is an adjective that most people use, but I'm gonna use it now, okay? I'm gonna steal it from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. What? Anyways, I've been getting really bored with like the flat text, so might as well make some curvy text. But I don't want the text to get cropped out, so then I did reverse loop, and I don't think anyone actually cares, but I'm gonna yap about the design stuff, okay? Because if you don't care about design, I don't think you're watching this video, so... Also, you can see that I hit my arm, so... Might as well make that a part of the video, I guess. So, ow. I ended up fiddling with that for 2 minutes. Loopy! Ow! And the second to last one is I kinda hate it now, which... Honestly, it's just the most basic out of all of them. I only use one text box, and like, come on, I can even like add a gradient in there or something. But it's, honestly, I like it. I like it more than like half of these, so. If you're in the middle, you're not the worst, and if you're the worst, get out. The kinda hate it now is kinda there, so I would use the it's there gif for when I was designing it. But the it's there gif, I kinda hate it, so then I would use the I kinda hate it now gif. I really hope I made a diagram, otherwise it's gonna make 0 sense. I kinda hate it now. Anyways, we're on to the last one. Yay, I've been doing this for way too long. The last one is what am I doing with my life, which I do experience a lot too, so. This one is just being basic. I think I copied the format from one of the other ones, but plagiarism is not illegal if you do it from yourself, I think. I don't know. I don't know plagiarism law. There's not really that much else to know here. I just used one text box because, again, I'm lazy and I'm not adding another one. Okay, it's done now. Finally. Hi, I'm finally done with designing this. Oh my gosh. Just kidding, it's actually the next day. So what I'm gonna do for this outro is I'm gonna go through all of these and like explain like a little segment for all of them. So this one is like, oh my god, I'm just so tired, and then I went to a unicorn ride, and then look at that, there was an octopus on the ride, and then it grabbed two people, and then it would play. Yap, 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 yap. So, do you get what I'm doing? The next one is, oh my gosh, I have to paint this entire folder. Oh my gosh. I don't really want to, but I have to. Okay, the next one, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this right now. Why can't I just get someone else to do this? What am I... complaining a lot. It feels pretty tough for me because, like, it's not actually playing for me. I'm just like... And then nothing happens, but then, like, you'll get the better experience, okay? I made this Cheerio thing. Like, oh, wow. Oh my gosh, this is actually awful. There's not anything, I'm just looking at nothing. Okay, the next one is, oh my gosh, I literally made the Mona Lisa twice while blindfolded in, I don't know, I was on Mars or something. Oh my gosh. This actually didn't turn out like Yay! I should have made one that just said, I don't know. Let me write that down. Next one is, it's there. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say it. It's like, oh wow, it's there. So you know when like you go to the grocery store and then they run out of bananas and then the bananas are purple for some reason and then turns out they're actually minions and then they ate the purple juice whatever and then the purple juice they sell it at the grocery store for 20 bucks. So then someone else bought the purple juice and then getting loopy. Ow! Because I'm getting kind of insane now, so next one is I can use the microphone. I'll play that. Getting loopy. Ow! Whatever this is. I know it's something bad. I'm gonna use the Cheerio again. I'm like halfway through and it's like, oh wow. I kinda hate it now. And then the last one is what am I doing with my life? Anyways, thanks for watching, I guess. I'm kind of disjointed from this because I'm filming this the next day, so I don't know how I felt then. Past me, tell how I felt. I'm so tired right now. That took like 40 minutes of me working in the Canva editor. Anyways, thanks for watching. This was too much work. Oh my gosh, bro. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well make it a YouTube video. That's like my whole philosophy. If I'm gonna do something related to the channel, I might as well make it a video. Cause like, you can make anything with art. You can do like art with food. Foreshadowing? Probably not. I might do that in like a couple months. Anyways, bye!